Hello. I can be a little louder now because, like, the person upstairs who last video I was like this, the person upstairs was being pretty loud and I knew they were awake, so I couldn't get loud. Now I know they're asleep, so I can be a little louder because they're not up moving around and can't catch me. So I can be louder, and I'm sorry if you can hear the fan, like the giant fan up right there. Sorry. But anyway, I just posted a new song, so real quick, if you're 30 seconds into this video, go listen to that first if you want, get me some views, please. And if you're new, subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want to do. But anyway, today's video is about the new Lil Skies project, Unbothered. Now, Lil Skies is an artist that I'm actually working on a retrospective video for, and he makes me want to do like a new evolution of a rapper series. And what I mean by that is I've been thinking about doing a series where I take a rapper and I look at their evolution like through the past years, starting from, what's a good starting point, I guess, from like when they first start popping off. I can kind of start like from their like build up of fame to like their evolution of quality of music, and then downfalling from fame as much. Sorry if you can see my notifications. But Lil Skies would definitely be a big one, because Lil Skies had a big come up, went down again, come up, and then is now still up, but like not as up, and he's like deflating a little bit. But that's for a whole separate video, which probably won't come out for a while. Anyway, this video is about his new album, Unbothered, which is a pretty good album. I would not say, though, that it's better than Shelby. Shelby was just a really, really good Lil Skies project, and this album does not beat it. However, I think this album's highlights are bigger than some of the highlights on Shelby. Just Shelby has more highlights. Like, Shelby has Eyes, Shelby has Flooded, Shelby has Stop the Madness, Shelby has Bad Girls, Shelby has Nowadays Part 2. This song more of just has Don't Sleep. No, what is it? Think, Don't Sink, or something like that. And Dead Broke. Those are, and Excite Me are the only, and Having My Way, but that was a single, so I don't really count those. But are the only like big highlights, with the rest of them kind of just being okay songs. However, this album is okay. It's not a bad album at all. Some of my favorite tracks were Dead Broke, with just Lil Skies' flow on that. It's just way too good. Think, Don't Sleep, Think Well, Don't Sink, or whatever it's called. It's a long title like that. Is also pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it's that one that's like 4 minutes long. Yeah. Think Good or Don't Sink is like 4 minutes long. It's way too long. Excite Me has a really good Wiz Khalifa verse, but Lil Skies does not do as good on it. Besides the hook. The hook is great, but the verse that Lil Skies give it is not as good. What was I saying? But anyway, some of the worst songs on here were, what was the name of it? There wasn't even really a worst song. None of the songs were bad. It's just there were more great songs on Shelby. This one just more has good songs and a couple great ones. Another good song that I thought was really good was Okay, which was the single leading to this album, which I know a lot of people really didn't like that song that much. However, Okay is, to me, pretty good. Riot was a really good song. I love Riot a lot. But again, Riot was a single, and I kind of like to exclude those out of the project because, well, in some cases I do. In certain cases where they have to be considered with the project, then I'll include them. But with a song that is just like, with all these songs which are kind of like just bangers, then I don't really like to include those. But anyway, as a whole, the project is good. It's just not as good as Shelby. And the highlights on here are really, really big highlights. And just the rest of them are kind of just okay songs. I mean, of course, you have your Excite Me, Having My Way, Riot, and Dead Broke. But then you have songs that are like, Think Well, Don't Sleep, Don't Sink, which I just said was one of the better songs. However, it's just okay. Like, it's a good album. I'll say it. It is a good album. In fact, it's kind of real close to saying really good. It's just overall just nothing more than that. It's a good project where you can take about 3 of the songs and listen to them on repeat. But besides besides those 3 songs, you probably will just listen to the other songs every once in a while and not like the other 3. However, I know this is kind of weird for me to say because Lil Skies, I'm pretty sure, was on my top 10 rappers list. However, it's just different now. This album is just okay. I mean, it's good. It's good. That's all I can really say about it. There's nothing too different. He doesn't do anything exceedingly special. Like on Shelby, you had songs like Stop the Madness, which had a really like weird beat and it was different. Nowadays Part 2 was more melodic and more kind of, I guess you could almost say not experimental, but like different, not on the verge of like it's like Travis Scott different, but like it's kind of, it drifts away from the typical rapping more than most do. But it's just a good project. It's a good project. It's not on the league of Shelby or Dead Roses yet, or Dark Rose, I mean, but it is definitely at a good project. I wouldn't say it's top 10 album year of the list. In fact, if I was including 2020 albums with it, there would be no way. There'd be no way this would crack top 10. Anyway, which also I filmed a top 10, but it's already changed so much, so I'm gonna have to refilm it, which makes me really mad. But anyway, because it's changed so much. And I have to change the top 10 artists because I actually rewatched the video and I actually only did 8 because I'm not including the second. Okay, basically how it was, I had my 10th as like a wild card, which I couldn't really pick a 10th, and I only did 8 after that, which makes me really mad because I looked on the paper that I scripted it on and I accidentally wrote 2 twice and it made me throw off my count. And it basically caused me to, no, I didn't write 2, I skipped 3 and I went like 1, 2, 4 and it threw off my entire count. So I have to redo that, but anyway. But yeah, it does make me kind of mad I have to redo my top 10 album of the year list because that was supposed to be this video, but not anymore. Also, whenever I do film that, I should be at my mom's and be at like my table instead of in my closet with a fan, cans of food, Pam cooking spray, a backpack, and I have to prop my phone on a suitcase. But anyway, also my shoes are right here. You know, you got the Vans, you got the Under Armour, the 3 Under Armour, you got the Nikes, you got the Adidas. You know. Anyway, Unbothered. Now I got really sidetracked. Unbothered is a good Lil Skies project. It's not better than Shelby, but it is got some bangers in it that you can listen to on repeat. But besides that, the other songs you're only gonna really listen to once in a blue moon. Because really, I would say the best songs out of here are some of the singles. Like On Sight was a pretty good song. Riot was really good. Okay, I thought was okay. Actually, I didn't think okay was okay. I thought okay was actually pretty good. But besides that, Dead Broke and Excite Me are like the best 2 songs on here. If I had to pick one, it'd definitely be Dead Broke. Because I kind of like how short it is, and his flow on there with the beat is really good. And am I the only one that kind of notices how Lil Skies does not wear any of his jewelry anymore? Like, he had some ice. Like, there's videos of him wearing, you know, an iced out watch, grills, chains, you know, all that. Now he doesn't wear it, and it kind of makes me sad. Because that makes me think he is dead broke now, when I know for a fact he's not. Someone with 7 million Spotify monthly listeners is not broke. Anyway, because, you know, telling by his house, which is kind of big, you can tell he's not broke. Anyway. Unbothered's a good project. Go listen to it. You know, run Lil Skies numbers up. That way he doesn't go dead broke. Now, thank you guys for watching the video. You know, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want to do. Bye. Oh, and real quick, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I don't post on Instagram, but go follow me anyway. And also, listen to my new song I just posted. Goodbye.